Hello, everybody, once again. I am Victoria Joe. Welcome to my channel, The Spoken Word of God. If you're a new viewer, welcome to this channel where I speak about the Word of God and also life in general. If you're a returning viewer or a subscriber, you are welcome aboard too. Today is going to be a quite different topic from the one I used to talk about before. Today, as you can see from the title, I'm going to talk about some facts every person needs to know in order to succeed in life. I have like about 11 points here. Like I might add some, I might add some points along the line as I speak, but like mainly I have 11 facts here. So in case you want to note it down, you can do that. So I'll be popping up some the points on the screen and some Bible verses I've mentioned as well, that especially ones that I cannot read in this video because I want to make this as quick as possible. I don't want to make this video too long for you to watch. Just short and quick one for you to take notes about, to reflect on about as well. So the first point, before you know anything else, you must know that life itself is not easy. You must know as a person that anything you want to get in life is not going to be easy. Especially if you want that thing to last. Anything that lasts in life, any blessing that lasts in life, any favor that lasts in life, any hard work that lasts in life, it's not easy. The only easy thing you might find in life is cheap stuff that you beat around the bush to get, shortcut stuff. The fast, quick success doesn't last. If you want a success that lasts, you need to be hardworking. It's not going to be easy. There's a process to get to that success. It is not going to be easy. Life, it's not easy anyway. We came into a world where it's not easy, even though the world was created for us to have an easy life. But since we came into a world full of sin, a world full of nature of sin, it made it harder for us to get things in life. It made it harder for us to acquire the things we want to get, even though we may eventually get it at the end of the day, but it requires our hard work and our efforts to get them. So you must know that life is not easy. Nothing is easy to get. So note that down. It's not easy in life to get anything you want to get to. It's not anywhere you want to get to in life. It's not going to be gotten easily. So yeah, point 2 is that. Sorry, I'm going to be looking down quite a lot of times because I have the points written here, and also jotted down some points to help me speak about this topic, so I won't forget anything I want to say. So point 2 is that you can succeed in whatever country you live in, whatever age you are, and whatever you choose to do or are passionate about. It's all about your mindset and what you choose to do with your hands that God has given to you. So, I get a lot of people, especially people from Africa, and that people I know of, especially Nigeria, people that I know of, because I relate to people from Nigeria and other African countries. So and people in Africa think oh, Africa is too hard, this place is too difficult. No, there's no opportunities here like that you can find in Europe. Europe, there's more opportunities for people than they see in Africa. That Africa is too hard. The government is not good. But one thing you must know is that you can succeed wherever you are. No matter how difficult the country may be, you can succeed where you are. Even in Europe, it's not as easy as you think it is. When people think that once you're in Europe, you can get money, you are rich, you can get money easily than when you're in Africa. But it's not as easy as you think it is, because I've been living here all my life. I know how it is. It's not as easy as you think, especially if you're a black person living in Europe as well. So we can succeed wherever you are. It's just the only thing that matters is what you choose to do, how you choose to solve your problem that you may be facing. Don't be believing on the government or the government is good. Or it may be true that the government is not good, but what do you choose to do to solve your situation that you may be facing? Even if the government is not good, you should be making an effort to support yourself, to be known, to be relevant to where you are. It doesn't matter what is the situation around you, but how you choose to solve that situation. How you choose to break through that situation, that poverty you might be going through, whatever situation you are, is what you choose to do to break through that situation, not to what you are actually facing. And also your age as well. People think that, oh, once I pass the age to be successful, like I cannot be successful again. But you see old people like 50 years old, 60 years old still making it in life. Doesn't mean that because you have reached past that age where you're supposed to succeed, it doesn't mean you cannot succeed again. It just it doesn't matter that you just have to realize quickly on time that I must do something meaningful in my life before you depart from this world. That's all that really matters in life, not with your age. Even though you might pass the age to like or go to school or something, that doesn't really matter. But what you choose to do now to be successful, to be relevant, yeah. No, and it only matters what you choose to do and are passionate about as well. What you're passionate to do is what matters, not your current situation or what age you are. So point number three is discover what you want to do and what you want to succeed in. Obviously, you have to discover what you want to do before you decide what you want to do next. What is that thing you want to do? Whether it's you want to be a creative person, a photographer, an artist, a dramatist, whatever you want to do, whatever you are passionate about, whatever you are talented in as well. Whatever comes to your mind that you want to do, decide on it, and then you have to decide on what you want to do. You have to discover what is that thing you want to expand, what is that thing you want to develop. You have to discover that, well, what you want to succeed in, that which area do I really want to succeed in, what I'm passionate about to do. Yeah, that's point number three. Discover what you want to do and succeed in. Then number four is never let someone dim your light. Never let someone dim your light. What do I mean by that? Is that whatever you want to do, whatever you decide to do, what you have discovered to do, what you want to succeed in, never let someone hinder you from fulfilling that purpose that you want to do. Never let someone stop you for doing that thing you want to do. And that's because people might see that, oh, this thing doesn't fetch you money. It might not be like other professions like doctors, lawyers. It might be like a minor thing like being a director, actor, a creative person. People may say that, oh, this thing cannot fetch enough money. This thing you cannot really prosper in it. But that shouldn't let you stop what you want to do. That shouldn't hinder you from fulfilling your God-given vision, your God-given purpose that you want to do. Because it may be something that you are really passionate about, and someone is telling you, oh, you cannot fulfill your purpose. You cannot do this because of this and this and this. Why? That shouldn't happen. Even though people may talk, whatever you do, whether you do good or bad, people will talk. So that because it may not fetch you money or whatever the case may be, doesn't mean that is not something that you should. That shouldn't mean that thing is not something you cannot do. Everything is possible, even if it's like something that's not really recognized by people. You can still succeed in it, and even put to shame those people that think you cannot prosper in it. Once it's something godly, you should pursue it. Whatever people may say, whatever people may think, just pursue it. Achieve it and try your best to succeed in it. Try your hardest. Never give up on the thing you want to do, because you can only be fulfilled and happy in whatever you want to do from your heart than to do something that other people are telling you to do just to make other people happy, and then at the end of the day you are not happy or fulfilled in that thing because you do not want to do it from your heart. It's not something that you are passionate to do, but just do it because someone else told you to do it. Like for example, some parents, especially African parents, like I can relate to this because like I was raised by African parents. So African parents tell the children to study in this, tell the children what to study in school. They just tell them what to study, like to be a doctor or a lawyer, all those big professions that get you a lot of money. They'll tell the children to study that kind of thing, not actually asking them what they want to do, what they want to study because they don't even monitor what their children are good at to support them in that area they're good at. They just want you to be a lawyer. I want you to be a doctor. I want you to be a this and that because they want to feel. Because when they actually become that thing, they want to have pride in that. Oh, they want to be boasting around that. Oh, my child is a doctor. My child is a lawyer. Every African parent wants to feel that, but like they don't know that every child has a talent, has an area they are created to specialize in. Like a child may be called to be, a child may like to draw or paint. Then what can they do in that area of drawing, artistic stuff? What can they study in that area? Because that is what they are good at. Don't intend them to be doctors and lawyers, but because you want them to be that, just because you wanted them to become that, just for your selfish reasons. You have to monitor what they are good at and help them to study a course that's related to what they are good at and what they are talented to do. Like for myself as example, like since I was in primary school, I had to do anything art, anything creative, anything artistic, drawing, all the stuff. So I didn't realize I didn't know anything about animation until I got to college when I was choosing a course, and that's when I chose what I really wanted to do, relating to what I like to do according to my talents and abilities and my hobbies as well. So you have to take hobbies into consideration when you're choosing a course for a child, when you're choosing what you want to do, because like that's the only way you can be successful and prosper in any way, anything you want to do. You have to be passionate about it. You have to be trying to do it. It must be a purpose, something you are created to do. Because God created everybody to specialize in one area or another. You have to discover that to be able to achieve your purpose, to be able to succeed in life. So parents have to help their children in that area also. So yeah, that's point number 4. So we'll get on to point number 5 now, which is to point number 5 is to get where you need to get to, you must not be lazy. That is another key factor, that you must not be lazy to, because everybody wants to. Some people that want to succeed, yet they're not willing to put the effort into anything. Because successful people are not lazy; they are hardworking. You must put in effort to become successful, to get where you need to get before you now relax. Even during the period of school, when you students, those of you that are students like me, when you're in school, not time to be lazy. You have to be revising this, revising that, studying hard, and you don't give up. You don't stop studying until you finally graduate. That's when you know I've gotten to where I need to get now. I can relax, But while you're still going to school, you have to study now. You have to be getting busy and everything to school work. You have to study this, study that. So when's your next exam? Projects to submit and everything. You have to try putting your effort into your course in order to get the good grade you want to get to. Also, to also graduate, also get a good job when you graduate as well. So if you want to succeed in life, anything you're passionate to do about in life, you have to be hardworking and not lazy. And even if you're a Christian, doesn't and even if you're a Christian and you believe that God provide for you, or God will do this for me and that because you're a Christian and you believe in Him, that can happen because even because God blesses you through the work you do. Because you can't be doing nothing and then you expect God to bless you. It's just through what you do that God will bless you. Like you have to be doing something that God will bless you through that. Maybe you're doing a job or not one job or the other. Like if you're a tailor or something, you might get it's through that tailor work that God will bless you through. Even God is himself not lazy because he doesn't like lazy people. He doesn't deal with lazy people. He himself works for 6 days and rested on the Sabbath day. If your God, the creator, is not lazy, why do you want to be lazy? So think about that. So if you want to get anything in life, or if you want to get to wherever you want to get to, you should be hardworking, never lazy. So I have like about 8 to 10 Bible verses about this point, but I'm not going to read everything. I'm going to read like 2 and then pop up on the screen the remaining. I'm going to mention the remaining one. I pop them on the screen for you to read in your own time. So, and the first I'm going to read is Proverbs 12 verse 27, which says, "The lazy man does not rose to what he took in hunting, but diligence is man's precious possession. You to reflect on. So yeah, a lazy man does not rose what he took in hunting, but diligence is man's precious possession. So the next one I'll be reading is same Proverbs 19 verse 15. Proverbs 19 verse 15 says, laziness casts one into deep sleep, and another person will suffer hunger. So laziness makes everything around you dead. You know, when you're lazy, you don't see anything in life, and lazy people are always hungry. They don't work for what they want. They don't work for what they need. They'll be saying, "Oh God, I'm hungry. I need this. I need that," but they're not willing to work to get their food on their table. You know, they don't work for what they need in life. And also, the same chapter, chapter 19, verse 24, says that let the next man buries his hand in the bowl, and will not so much as bring it to his own mouth again. You know that's the same thing. Like laziness, lazy people do things halfway, don't complete whatever they started. You know, they don't make complete what they started because of their laziness attitude. They start something and never finish, and not complete what they have started. So yeah, I'll leave the remaining Bible verses with you to go study in your own time. And Proverbs 20 verse 4, and the same Proverbs 20 verse 13, and Proverbs 21 verse 5, and the same Proverbs 21 verse 25, Proverbs 22 verse 13, Proverbs 24 verse 30 to 34, Proverbs 26 verse 13 to 16, Ecclesiastes 3 verse 1 to 8. So those verses can talk about lazy people, you know, laziness that doesn't get you to anywhere in life. So we can read those in your own time. So the point number 6 is set goals and work towards them. Make Set goals and work towards them. Remember, you have to make plans. You know, do research, do whatever you can. You know, once you discover what you want to do, what you want to achieve, what you want to succeed in life, you know, set goals, what you want to do in order to hit your target. You know, you must then write down what you need to do and work towards them. Work on your plan that you are planned to do. You know, make plans, do research about your area. You know what you need to do to achieve this purpose, achieve this goal. So we're going to read from the book of Habakkuk 2 verse 2 to 3. Habakkuk 2 verse 2 to 3. You will bear with me for a little bit because like Habakkuk is one book that I don't always know where it is. I have to look for it for. So yeah. Habakkuk 2 verse 2 to 3 says, then the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain on tablets, that he may run who reads it. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it will speak, and it will not lie. Though it tarries, wait for it, because it will surely come, and it will not tarry. So what it's saying here, if you have a vision, if you have a goal, if you have a purpose, if you have a dream, write it down, make note of it, make goals in order to achieve it, because you cannot achieve anything if you don't plan towards it. You cannot achieve anything if it's not written down, if you don't have anything to work towards that goal. You have to have something down. You have to have ways in order to have achieved this goal. So even if it tarries, even though it might take a little while, it will surely come, it will surely be achieved, you will surely reach your goal. So you have to make your plans known. You have to write your plans down, research about your plans in order to achieve your goal. So that's basically that point. So point number 7 is once you set your goals, make your plans known to God. Once you have set your plans, make your plans known to God. Even the Bible says, man plans his ways, but the Lord directs his path. So even though you may have plans, you still have to tell God about your plans, what you intend to do, so it can help you through it. Because if you decide to do it on your own, you may be frustrated in it. So just tell God this is what I want to do. Lord, help me direct my path. See me through this plan that I want to do. Help me not to fail in it. All this kind of stuff. Just like you tell your earthly parents that you want to do this, you want to do that. So you have to tell God that you want to achieve this and help you through it, because He's the creator of life. He knows this life in and out more than us. So whatever you plan to do, make your plans known to God. For this point, I also have a lot of Bible verses, about 10. Yeah, so I'm going to read 2 again and leave the rest to you guys to read. So I'm going to read, first one is book of Psalms, chapter 20, verse 4. Psalms 20, verse 4, which says, "May He grant you according to your heart desires and fulfill all your purpose." So that's one good one there. That you have to when you submit your plans to God, He will grant you your heart desires, and will grant you what you want to achieve. Help you to get to your purpose. Help you to achieve your goals. Your heart desires. He will help you to do that in life. Because you cannot do it alone. Even if you're, no matter, even if you're a Christian or not, the unbelievers may achieve their goals, but it won't last, or it may not be in. They may not be happy with it, but God gives you your heart desires, and you'll be happy with it, you'll be satisfied with it, and you'll be blessed through it, and you'll be even more better than the blessings of the unrighteous. So I want to read from the second one. I'm going to read is Psalms 37, verse 4 to 5, which says, "Delight yourself also in the Lord, and He shall give you the desires of your heart. Commit your way to the Lord, trust also in Him, and He shall bring it to pass." So He's basically saying the same thing. When you delight yourself in the Lord, He will give you heart desires. You should trust in Him and commit yourself to Him, and He will give you your heart desires. So the other 8 Bible verses, I'm going to mention them here so you can read by yourself. It's Psalms 127, verse 1, Proverbs 16:3, Proverbs 16:9, Proverbs 19, verse 21, Proverbs 21, verse 5, Proverbs 29, verse 18, Proverbs 24, verse 27, and Luke 14:28. So those are the Bible verses you could go read by yourself. I'm going to put them on the screen or in the description below, whichever way you want to. Whichever way you choose to get them. So point number 8 is persistence is key. Persistence is key. So once you have discovered what you want to do, once you have set your goals, once you've made plans, once you have made your plans known to God, you have started to carry out your plans. You must keep going. You must keep going. Once you start, you should not give up on what you intend to do. Once you have decided to do something, don't stop. Don't stop. Keep going. Even if you may not be receiving results, even though you may not be seeing results now, you should not give up, because success doesn't come in one day. Success doesn't come in a day. It doesn't come immediately. There's a process. It may take a while, but it may tarry, but you will surely get there, because even people that are successful today, they were not known the same day. There were obviously some battles they struggled on the ground before they become successful. Every successful person has a story before they became successful. So because people see someone successful, they want to ask, you know, how they get there. But like obviously there's battles you must do before you reach that success. If the success is genuine, obviously there's battles to do. Unless you want to go the fast way, which will lead to sorrow. At the end of the day, some people want a fast success, and then but when they do all those dubious stuff to get success, at the end of the day, they either lose their life or they battle with some battles that lead them to death eventually. They don't enjoy the money they get at the end of the day that's because they don't want to go through that normal way to get success that will last them a lifetime, that they will enjoy for the rest of their life. So once you decide to do something, don't ever stop. Even though you may not receive results now, keep going. Whether you're starting a business and it flops, or whether you don't see sales now, or whether you are doing a YouTube channel like me, you don't see people liking, or you don't see as much subscribers, you don't see people getting your views, seeing your videos and stuff. Like, you don't get to that success stage immediately you start. It's a process. You must follow that process in order to get to that success stage. You must endure. You must be persistent. Just keep going, no matter what you're going through now. Even though you might see results now, just keep going. And people often focus on the money side of things rather than the actual work that will get them the money. Once they don't see money coming in, they say, why is my money not coming? Why am I not getting recognized? Why is this not happening? Then they tend to give up. But like, just focus on the work. Once it's something you have to do, money will come at the end of the day. The only time you get frustrated in this is if you don't actually love doing that work. You just want to do it because of money. People asking, oh, what's the trendiest job now that gets you money? Then you go and do that job, and then they'll get frustrated in it when they don't see results. But you have to discover what you are like doing that you would love to do, even though you don't get paid. If you discover that, then you end up being recognized at the end of the day, and it will fetch you money. It's not all about what you can gain from what you do, but what you can offer the world. You have to think of how you can offer the world something, not what you can gain for yourself. At the end of the day, you will gain money for yourself when you offer something to the world first, and be persistent in it as well. So, and the last point I want to say for this fact is success is a work in progress. To succeed in life, there's a process to succeed, and there's also a process to sustain that success. Everything in life has a process, it has principles, and you must abide by those principles in order to get the success and to also sustain it, which is what I will mention how you can sustain success towards the end of this video. So, point number 9. So, I need to take a deep breath first because I've been talking for like about 30 minutes now. So, yeah, point number 9. Make use of the talents and gifts God has given to you. God gave everybody gifts and talents, whether you're born again or not. He created everybody with talents and gifts that they can use in the world. And it's your gift that brings you out in the world, whether you're a Christian or not. But even though people use their gifts for the world, that it's better for you to use your gifts for God. It's the better choice you can ever make on earth, because like many people already use their gifts for the devil, and now you want to go and join them to go and give them. Some people want to go join them to use their gifts for the devil, when there's already few people in the vanity of God. Why not join why not join the kingdom of God to use the gifts for God? The white laborers are few that will go and join the world where the devil already has a lot of people using their gifts for him. So whatever gifts you might have, it's better to use it for God, because the devil, king of darkness, already has enough people using the gifts for the devil. So use the gifts for God, which is better and which will bring you out more than people that use their gifts for the devil. Because even though they may be famous, but like they don't enjoy that life that they're meant to live. They don't enjoy it like Christians do. There's something missing in them which Christians have. So it's better to use your gifts for God. I know, and even though people may use their gifts for the devil, devil doesn't. I mean, God doesn't take that gifts back from them. That's one good thing about God, you know. Whether whatever gifts He may give you, don't take it back, even though you don't use it for Him. Just like He says in Romans 11 verse 29, the gifts of God are irrevocable. So even humans, if they give something to someone, you want it back. But God didn't do that. Even whatever gift He gives to you, He gives it to you freely. Doesn't take it back. You know that. So you must use your gifts and talents God has given to you, which will make you stand out and bring you out in the world. So, so point 10. We're getting to the end of this video. I didn't plan this video to be this long, but we're getting to the end of it. So point number 10 is God makes everything beautiful in His time. So I know this is something that most Christians have heard. Oh, because God makes things beautiful in His time. You know, trust God's timing. But like, they want to know when is actually God's timing. You know, how long do I need to wait? How long do I need to be like this in order to get to where I need to get? You know. But like, we all should know that we should play our part and leave the rest to God. Play your part, leave the rest to God. God to do His own part. You just do your own part and leave the rest to God. God surprises you when you eventually get what you wanted. You know, but God makes everything beautiful in His time. So we're going to read Ecclesiastes 3 verse 11. That book it's always hard for people to pronounce, but anyway, I'll be putting it on the screen so you know which Bible verse I'm talking about. So Ecclesiastes 3 verse 11. It says 3:11. It says, He has made everything beautiful in its time. Also, He has put eternity in their hearts, except that no one can find out the work that God does from beginning to end. So that Bible is just confirming this point that God, in God's time, God will make it beautiful, make it beautiful, everything beautiful in His own time. If you wait for God's timing, everything will be perfect, to be sweet. But if you rush it, then it's your own loss, you know. So that's about that point. So I'm going to rush this thing. So point 11, for you to sustain your success, you must be born again. That is the main point now about all this thing I've been saying. You know, for you to sustain the success, like I said, I will explain. For you to be born again, because like, even though as an unbeliever you may be successful, but like, there's always a missing part of you that only God can fill. You know, there's always a missing place in your heart that only God can fill. Even though you may have all the money, you may have all the fame, but like, you're not happy, you're not fulfilled. And that is the only, like, that is what unbelievers lack that Christians have, you know. Because when Christians have success, they also have God that makes the success complete. But unbelievers, they always have a missing part, even though they have money and fame, then they don't even know what to do with the money they have. So for you to have a sustained success and you to be happy and fulfilled with your success, you must be born again. You must be born again, because you can never be happy with your success unless God fills that missing part of you. So we're going to read same Ecclesiastes 3 verse 14, which says, I know that whatever God does, it shall be forever. Nothing can be added to it, nothing taken, and nothing taken from it. God does it that men should fear before Him. So yes, so once is the wealth, once is the success that God has given to you, it's a perfect success. He has nothing to it and takes nothing from it. You know, what He does is forever. The success that you get from God that lasts forever is the sweetest success you can ever have. You know, no, he has nothing to it. He takes nothing away from it, because He does it so you can fear Him, so you can serve Him, so you can love Him the more and serve Him the more. So the other two verses, I'm going to mention them quickly. James 1 verse 17 and Proverbs 10 verse 22. You can read those one in your own time, because like, I want to finish this in the next few minutes. So yeah, those are the 11 points on how to succeed in life. And I know some of you might think, oh, I'm a 20-year-old. I'm a 20-year-old student, still in school. What do I know about success? Success. What do I know on how to prosper in life? Because I should leave all this success stuff to older people who are more experienced than I. But like, it doesn't matter about age. Like I said in one of my points, wisdom doesn't know age, knowledge doesn't know age. So whether you think I'm a young person that shouldn't be telling you this stuff, you should take that thought out of your mind, because God can speak to anybody. So even though I'm an inexperienced person, I'm still going to know what I want to do in life. That means you should not listen to these points, because these points are also applicable to me. Even when I was preparing for this video, I was these points were just coming out from nowhere. Like I even think that even these are steps that I want to follow myself, as well as I want you guys to follow, because the Bible is a complete book. It doesn't only talk about how we can go to heaven, how we can serve God. It also tells us how we can succeed in this life as well. Because God wants everybody to have a good life, as well as a good life on earth, as well as going to heaven to meet Him. Because you're a Christian doesn't mean you have to live a sorrowful life on earth and live all the success to unbelievers. Believers are the ones that's supposed to be on top. Supposed to be leaders. So I want to end this video with I hope you reflect on these points, and hope you all learn from this. I also read the Bible passages I last for you guys to read. So see you guys next time. I want to wrap up this video as quick as possible. I didn't mean to be this long, but yeah, these are the main points I want to leave with you. So I hope you are blessed through them. Hope you listen to the end. I'm sorry for being this long. So yeah, so I'll meet you guys in my next video. Bye for now. See you soon.